All right, P. Prem, today I would like you to read this text, and then after you finish reading, there are some questions for you to understand. I mean, to fill in the forms, and these are the reading comprehension. That means that you need to understand what you are reading, and then you can answer the questions below. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You can start when you are ready.
Okay. The topic is the adventure begins. Serena looked up from her phone when she heard a loud pop. The RV she was sitting in started shaking and rattling, and her dad began to pull the enormous vehicle off onto the enormous vehicle off onto the shoulder of the road. Great, thought Serena, a flat tire. Okay.
Sorry.
A flat tire, probably the most exciting thing that's going to happen on this whole trip. No biggie, Dad assured them from the driver's seat. I have got the spare in the back. You two stay in here while I get the tire changed. We'll get moving along on our adventure in no time. Adventure, Serena scoffed out loud to herself. Some adventure. This was a month-long road trip through South Dakota in a battered old rental RV. When Dad had said they were going to explore one of the 50 states for a whole month, she had envisioned rafting down the Colorado River in Arizona's Grand Canyon, or combing the beach of Florida like her friend Ali was doing right now. She'd been so disappointed when they pulled out South Dakota from the 50 pieces of paper in the hat. South Dakota, it meant claim to fame. Claim to fame. Some old president's heads carved into a giant rock. She rolled her eyes and returned to her schooling. What's so interesting on your phone? Her brother Tony asked curiously. She held out the phone for him to see. Ali shared pictures from her vacation. She's on a real adventure in Florida. Look at the ocean. She swiped to another screen. And these are pictures from Drew's vacation. He's on a safari in Africa. Can you imagine? Look, elephants. Swipe. Elephants. Swipe. Hippos. Swipe. Even lions. That's amazing. Tony agreed. You have to share pics of our trip. Selena rolled her eyes. You mean of that changing a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. Who would want to see that? But that's the great thing about this whole trip, Tony said enthusiastically. We have no idea what's going to happen. No idea what surprise might be around the corner. We are on a true adventure, kinda like people who came through here for the first time hundreds, even thousands of years ago. Selena wasn't convinced. Tony continued, you know, I read that there's a place called the Badlands out here. Well, that doesn't sound good, Selena replied. It's only because of the rough terrain. The Lakota people call it Makosika, which means Badlands. I found pictures of it online. Look how amazing. Tony shows a picture to Selena on his phone. She had to admit the image was impressive. Tall, stripped spot and pinnacles of red rocks. Is that J?
Yeah, jutting.
Jutting above vast areas of green. Okay.
Prairie.
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 Prairie. She would never seen anything like that before.
She had never seen.
Oh, she had.
Yeah, that's okay.
Did you know paleontologists have found fossils of mammoths here? They have also found fossils of huge mammals related to rhinos and camels, and even some that looked like saber-toothed tigers. Selena let her phone fall to her lap as she listened to the Tony go on and on. Maybe it wasn't a perfect white sand beach or an African safari, but it did sound pretty fascinating. She looked out the window, wondering when they get to see the Badlands. But then she gasped and grabbed Tony's arm, pointing out the window. Passing by, just on the other side of the road, was a herd of bison. The two of them watched the magnificent creatures amble slowly through the grasses. She never seen anything like them this close before. Selena could see that standing very still by the frontier, he just changed, watching the stream of animals pass by. Well, Selena said quietly, I didn't expect that. She grabbed her phone and snapped a picture through the window. Exactly, Tony agreed. And all because we got a flat tire. Post that. Selena laughed and snapped a picture of Tony, too. Maybe they were going to have a real adventure after all.
All right, okay.